Hi guys, okay, Cikgu Justin here, alright, okay, today, memang part 3 lah, this is the part 3. I want to show you basically, this is the one that we want to do, okay, I've covered how to create a layout, so this is a layout. I've covered how to create a layout in part 1 and part 2, okay. So now I want you to focus how I actually translate the layout into a proper a design like this, okay. Before you even do any coding, you should like come out a sample design so that you know if you are doing it for your client ataupun sesiapa kan ataupun untuk project sekolah kan, it is always a good idea to to come out a sample design to make sure everything is in order lah before you actually proceed. Okay, so I already started with a simple canvas like this. Okay, the size of this canvas is 1005 times 2500, so the width is 1005. Let me show it to you. Wait a minute. I've locked the set. I have locked the canvas lah. Okay. So let me show you. Let me unlock it first. So if I click on this, you can see it's 1005 times 2500. So this is canvas size. All right. Then the next thing is like we want to. If you look at the layout, right, you can see we have done the layout. Okay. So the top one is a top bar, right? So very simple. Just copy the top bar and just paste. But before that, let's lock the canvas also. So the idea to lock canvas is because we do not want to move the canvas, or else everything will be moving. It's going to be very hard. Memang sangat susah kita nak buat editing kat sini lah. Alright. So I'm going to paste the canvas over here. The what they call is the top bar. So once I paste the top bar, this is the side. Just scroll it and you will see I've taught you how to scroll it already in the previous example. Okay, so this is the one lah. So if you go to the previous design, you will see something like this. At the top of the canvas, normally in any website, right, top will be what they call this. It will be like a phone number and the email. That's what we do lah. Okay, nampak kat sini kan? It's very simple. You can just copy and paste it, right? But in your case, if you are starting from zero, right, you can just type it by using the text one lah. So it's not a big issue. So once you've done this, let's go back to the Learning Figma 2. I will paste it over here. You will not see anything because the background is white. Okay, let me see first. Right. If I will move it, yeah, you kind of see something like this lah. I will do suggest that for this one, I do suggest that let's lock the top bar first. Okay, let's lock this as well. Whenever you do design, every time you kind of like you need to lock a lot of things, or else everything will be moving. So we're gonna increase the size from 20, let's say, to 32. Nah, 24 is really nice enough. Right, okay, good. Then we can move it here. Sorry, cold. Alright, once you have locked the top bar, this is the one. So you have done this one. We shall group it together. Then at the bottom, right, we want to create a menu. Right, so menu should be pretty simple lah, sangat senang saja. Kita ada beberapa menu kat sini. You can just use the text over here and do it. So let's see what is done. If you look at the previous diagram again, home, about, travel info, residency, and I hover, you can see basically it's already grouped already. So let me try and show it to you. Home, about, travel info, residency. So we're gonna do it that way. It's all black and white. Home, about, travel info, residency. Okay, so here we're gonna do it here. You're gonna start out with home. Alright, then we are going to what they call this. We're gonna do about. Copy this one, paste here. about, let's align this, then paste another one here. This one will be under residency lah. I think the next one is travel info. I don't want to waste my time. This is just pretty much like a, what they call this? It's just a menu lah. Okay. Residency. Just paste it over here. Sorry. Okay. And travel info. Home, about, residency, travel info. What else? There are quite several menu items, right? Okay. How about travel? Okay, so okay lah. Migration, business, invest. Okay. Migration, business, then invest. Migration, business, and invest. Just wait for a while. Alright. Let's come paste here. Migration. Business. And the last one is actually invest lah. Again. Alright, so we are done. So as you can see, this is the one lah. Okay, so I think we should kind of like move it a bit to the left hand side over here. If you want to make it bigger, I'm not sure whether you can kind of like increase this. I think can lah. Let me try and see. Oh yeah, you can make it bigger like if you want to. It is fine lah. So one thing good about this Figma is it allows you to what they call this it allows you to display like do a SketchUp first lah, before you even do any kind of coding, right? Because kalau you tak buat planning, right, so sometimes then sometimes the design will not be very nice, right? Because it's just like macam rangka karangan, right? Kalau tanpa rangka karangan tulis karangan, right? I'm not sure lah how many of you can do it without rangka karangan lah. Okay, I always do a rangka karangan before I even type my karangan. And here I'm going to use Singapore. Alright, done. I rasa cikgu nak buat Singapore lebih besar sikit lah, because it's a part of a logo, right? Yeah lah, 40 is nice lah. Okay. Alright, that's it. That is the what do you call this? That is everything over here. Next is we want to create the banner. So I'm going to, because it's just a sketch, right? It's just create a banner. You can create a banner this way, then put a banner inside. Or you can do another way, is like you insert all your assets first, then you just drag it inside. Either way is okay lah. I've prepared all the assets already. Normally before I design anything, right, I always prepare my asset. I'm gonna copy this. I always prepare my asset, always. Because without assets, right, it's very hard to design anything. Susah. Imagine design a website without pictures, without content, then I don't know how you do it lah. I think it's tough lah. So if you have everything ready, then yeah, it's easy, right? You see, when everything is ready, things is nice one. Oh yeah, I forgot to do one thing, guys. Let's try to group this one also. Group it first, because kadang-kadang kita nak move it, right? So without grouping, then we need to move one by one. I'm gonna move it to a bit here. The Singapore, I'm gonna move it up a bit. Okay. Actually, Singapore, you can make it even bigger, but it's okay lah. It's okay lah for now. If you want it to be more nice, right, you can You can make it bigger. But okay, let's leave it at the east lah. Okay. So kita dah buat dah. The next part is I also have the three pictures over here. Oh, do I have the three pictures? Oh, I don't have it. Okay, it's okay. We can borrow from. Normally, I will prepare the three pictures, but I think this time I totally forgotten about the three pictures lah. Go back to the normal. So you have this to the actual design over here. Nampak tak? You have this thing, right? You can type your text or whatever, but for today we are not going to type any text. We are going to. I want to copy and paste it lah because we don't have much time over here. Oopsie. Let me copy and paste it for you. I'm going to copy this. In actually you supposed to type every single one of it down. But tak apalah, kita copy and paste it. You can create a text, then you copy and paste it. So Figma allows you to do that as well. So yeah. So let me show you. So if you have okay, this is the asset lah. What I'm saying is this is the asset, right? So imagine this is the asset, so you can copy and paste it. You can just drag it over here. Oopsie. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let me scroll up a bit. Oh, okay. I guess cikgu dah. You see, I accidentally moved everything to the left hand side because I never locked the diagram. So let's try to redo this again. So that we this is a case like sometimes it's good to if you don't lock it right, when you move everything will move. So that's the reason why I will always try to lock everything down. Okay, it is good to lock it. Okay, I'm gonna put this thing down. So once you have all the assets ready, right, very simple to design a website. You must have the asset. So whenever cikgu kalau kat sekolah kan, bila cikgu ajar murid kan, buat website kah, buat web apps, right, make sure every information is given first. Then only you can control your class. Because at the end of the day, website is not something that you design for yourself, right? Even though you just your own website, right, you design the website untuk orang tengok. So if you don't have all the assets and you don't create how it looks right, like then normally the website will not look nice. You always have to create the asset. It's always that way lah. There's no any other options already. So I done it already. Okay. Next question is like some students ask me kan, cikgu macam nak buat button for Figma. Use a square button over here. Just do it like that. Not sure too big. Then you color with blue color. Okay. Then once done, you boleh nampak kan kat sini kan, you will see some corner radius here. Click and insert the corner radius, maybe like 15. So once you click the corner radius 15, you will see something like that. Alright. Then I do suggest you one thing. Try to what's the three thing? Go back to the Figma. Let's see what is written down. I think this is travel or attraction, something like attraction, jobs and living here. Okay. Kita balik kat sini. Attraction, jobs and living here. Okay. The button will be the last part before we go inside the lesson 4 lah. Okay. Because okay, so kat sini cikgu akan letak. Okay, so attraction, right? Tak nampak, right? Just make sure you change the color to white lah. It's always a contrast color. Oh, okay, something wrong dah. Let me zoom in a bit. I think I have TTR is TION attractions. Okay. Copy. attractions, this is jobs. Centralize it. Okay, then another one here pula. Leaving here. Alright. Oopsie. So, we are almost done. Alamak, what happened? HERA. Yeah, we are almost done with everything over here, right? We are almost done. So, let me show it to you, the whole design. Nampak tak design dia? Almost similar to the one that we designed. Nampak tak? Oh yeah, if you forget, right, there's one more thing. If you realize, right, there is actually a wording over here. Correct not? Something to do with like all about Singapore, Singapore, right? Yeah, that wording, right? Normally you have to prepare that wording lah. But then I think I'm a bit lazy to prepare. Um, you can type it down and make sure that font dia warna putih so that it pops out. Because the image here is a bit dark, so if you use a white color, that it pops out lah. Kalau image dia white, very bright, then you use a dark color. It's always a contrasting that we do. Okay. Okay. I will copy this one because we don't have much time. Problem with TikTok is if the file is too big, right? Now upload takes a long time to upload in TikTok, right? I do have a YouTube channel that you can actually visit. Still I haven't shared out with you guys, but that's how it done lah. That's how it does lah. Okay. Take some time to copy. It doesn't matter. Copy, then we will go back to that one. Oopsie, page unresponsive. Wait first. I guess because there's a lot of things that we recorded here, so it becomes very slow. Okay. Does it work? Okay. Alright. So the last part over here is cikgu nak tunjuk how we do it. Okay. So over here, I'm going to Control V. Oh, I can't Control V. Can I paste it? Paste it here. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit laggy. Yeah. I'm not sure why. I think laggy because this PC is a bit lag lah. Just lock this one as well, because if you don't lock, then you will kind of like drag the whole slide away. Then after you lock, you can move it lah to whichever you want to move it. Okay, it's up to you where you want to put it. It doesn't matter. Okay lah. So put it here lah. Alright, that's all for part 3. I'll see you guys in part 4. We're almost done. There's one more at the bottom here lah. Then after that, that's it lah. Okay. So I think that's all. See you guys in part 4. Okay. Bye.